Hello, my dear English learners, and welcome to Learn English Beyond Grammar. I'm Emma, and I'm thrilled you're here today. This episode is longer and deeper than usual because we're going to walk through a complete and powerful journey together. A journey from fear to fluency, from silence to speech, from self-doubt to self-confidence. We'll cover the mindset shifts, the practical tools, the mistakes I made, and the step-by-step process you can follow to become fluent in English, even if you feel stuck, shy, or too old. Whether you're a beginner or intermediate, this episode is designed to give you not just theory, but real transformation. So grab a warm drink, put on your headphones, and let's begin our deep conversation on how to truly become fluent in English. Part 1. Why Fluency Matters. Let's begin by answering a very important question. Why do you want to be fluent? Fluency is not just a goal, it's a gateway. It allows you to travel freely and talk to people from all over the world. It opens the door to better job opportunities. It gives you access to amazing resources, books, videos, education, in English. It lets you understand movies and music in their original form. But more than anything, fluency gives you freedom. I remember the day I realized that fluency wasn't just about language. It was about freedom. I was watching an interview of someone I admired. She was answering questions confidently in English, not perfectly, but naturally. And in that moment I thought, I want that, not just the English, I want the confidence. And once I knew why fluency mattered so deeply to me, I had a reason to keep going. That reason carried me through the hard days. Part 2. Where I started. When I began learning English, I was like many of you. I memorized vocabulary lists, I passed grammar tests, I filled notebooks. But when it came to speaking, I froze. When someone asked me a question in English, my brain would go blank. My heart raced. Even the simplest words seemed impossible to say. I felt embarrassed. I avoided conversations. And I thought, maybe I'm just not good at languages. Maybe English is too hard. Maybe I don't have the right language brain. But I was wrong. I didn't need more talent. I needed a new way to practice. I needed to speak more and worry less. I needed to focus on fluency, not just accuracy. I needed to enjoy the process. Part 3. The breakthrough. My breakthrough didn't happen in a classroom. It happened in a bookstore. I picked up a book called Fluent Forever, and just the title gave me hope. That night I went home and made a decision. I'm done waiting. I'm done overthinking. From tomorrow, I will speak English every day. No excuses. And I did. I started small. I talked to myself in the mirror. I described my day in English. I repeated lines from YouTube videos. I recorded myself. I listened. I laughed at my mistakes. I sounded awkward at first, but I kept going. And day by day, I got better. One day, I had a conversation with a tourist. It was short, just asking for directions. But I didn't freeze. I answered. I smiled. And I felt proud. It was working. Part 4. The biggest lies about fluency. Before we go further, let's talk about some lies we tell ourselves. Lies that stop us from becoming fluent. Lie number 1. You have to speak fast to be fluent. Truth. Number fluency means speaking smoothly, not quickly. Even native speakers pause, repeat, and correct themselves. Lie number 2. You must have a native accent. Truth. You just need to be clear. Your accent is part of your identity. Many fluent speakers have accents, and they are proud of them. Lie number 3. You need to move abroad. Truth. You can become fluent from your bedroom. The internet is your classroom. Your phone is your teacher. Your mirror is your speaking partner. Lie number 4. You need to learn more grammar first. Truth. You can speak with basic grammar and grow naturally. Grammar helps, but it should never stop you from speaking. Lie number 5. You're too old to be fluent. Truth. Fluency has no age limit. Your brain can still learn with consistent practice. Lie number 6. Mistakes are bad. Truth. Mistakes are proof you're learning. They are not a sign of failure. They are a sign of progress. Part 5. My fluency routine. Now I want to share the exact routine I followed to improve my English. Step 1. Listening. 15 to 30 minutes a day. I listened to English every day. Podcasts while walking, YouTube videos while eating, audiobooks before bed. I didn't understand everything. And that was okay. I kept going. Repetition helped. Familiar voices became friends. Step 2. Speaking. 10 to 15 minutes a day. I talked to myself. I described my surroundings. I repeated after native speakers. I shadowed videos. I recorded my voice. Speaking became a habit, not a test. Step 3. Reading out loud. 10 minutes a day. I read short stories or news articles and spoke them aloud. This helped me hear myself and practice natural pronunciation. It also helped me feel the rhythm of English. Step 4. Writing plus thinking in English. I wrote short diary entries in English and then read them aloud. I trained myself to think in English. Simple thoughts at first. I'm tired. Let's go outside. I like this song. Then more complex ideas. What do I believe in? Why am I learning English? Step 5. Real conversation. 1 to 2 times per week. I found speaking partners online, on apps like Tandem or HelloTalk. I didn't wait until I felt ready. I just said, let's try. I made friends. I made mistakes. I made progress. This routine wasn't perfect, but I did it every day. And every day I improved. Over time, English became part of my daily life. Part 6. Building confidence. Confidence doesn't come from perfection. It comes from progress. I made mistakes. I said things like, "He go yesterday," but I said them proudly. I laughed. I learned. And I moved on. Speaking English with confidence is not about knowing everything. It's about trying, about showing up, about giving yourself permission to be a beginner. You don't need to speak perfectly. You need to speak bravely. You don't need to speak like someone else. You need to speak like you. Every sentence you say builds your confidence. Every time you speak, even badly, your brain gets stronger. Your voice gets louder. Your heart gets braver. Part 7. Thinking in English. Thinking in English is the secret to fluency. When you think in English, you stop translating. You start reacting naturally. Here's how I trained this skill. I described my day out loud. I labeled objects in my house with English words. I played games. What's 5 things I see right now? Say them in English. I changed my phone settings to English. I imagined conversations in English before they happened. Over time, English became my second voice. It wasn't just something I studied, it became part of how I saw the world. Part 8. Dealing with bad days. Some days I felt stuck. I forgot words I had learned. I made silly mistakes. I got frustrated. That's normal. Progress is not a straight line, but I kept a list of victories. Today I understood a joke. I spoke for 3 minutes without stopping. I helped a stranger in English. Those wins matter. Focus on them. Be kind to yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. You're not starting from zero. You're starting from experience. Keep going. Part 9. Joining a community. Learning is easier with support. I joined Facebook groups for English learners. I joined online meetups. I shared my goals. I asked for feedback. I helped others too. You don't have to do this alone. Find people who are learning too. Build a community. You'll grow faster and feel more inspired. Language is not just about vocabulary. It's about connection. Part 10. Where I am today. Today, I use English every day. I speak with students, with friends, and with listeners like you. But here's the truth. I'm still learning. I still discover new words. I still make mistakes. And I love it, because fluency is not a finish line. It's a lifestyle, a mindset, a gift you give yourself and the world. And you, my friend, You're already on the way. Part 11. Your Fluency Action Plan. Let's build your plan right now. Speak 1 minute of English today, out loud. Listen to 10 minutes of English audio. Write 3 sentences about your day, in English. Repeat after a native speaker, shadowing style. Think in English for 5 minutes. Describe your surroundings. Track your wins. Every small step. Join a community, even if it's just a small group online. Celebrate every mistake. It means you are trying. Do this every day for 1 week. Then repeat. Then build up. You'll be shocked by how far you go in 3 months. Closing. Final words. I want to end with this. Fluency is not about speaking perfectly. It's about showing up every day. It's about building a relationship with the language. It's about forgiving yourself when you forget and starting again. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are not too slow. You are learning. You are growing. You are becoming fluent. And I believe in you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this episode helped you, share it with a friend who needs a little encouragement too. Until next time, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. You've got this.